order of Kyle's show. Have you ever asked yourself this question? Why life is so difficult? Life is so hard, there is no doubt about it. It's a given. Life is so hard that we don't even realize how often we walk around complaining how hard life is anymore. It's kind of trending. If you found yourself crying into your hands and wondering why life is so hard, you're definitely not alone. Um, then you will realize that a lot of bad things that happen to us, they don't actually happen to us. They are just things that happen. Um, it's our negative attitude or disposition that turns neutral circumstances into something full of anger, despair, confusion, and frustration. So there you go. You get it. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions are what make life so hard. In this episode, I'm gonna summarize the hardest truths that make life so hard, some of which you may not want to hear, but have to. You are your worst critic. You don't give yourself the credit that you deserve, and you must acknowledge that. You can be too hard on yourself, but you need to feel good about your own strength. Um, I'm busy is the worst excuse ever. We are always too busy, but finding time to do something that we really want is showing that we value it. Habits are the hardest things to in the world to break. Um, if you have to be conscious of your daily habits, especially the negative ones. Don't constantly fall back into the toxic patterns which will always try to come back into your life. You cannot create positive habits overnight. Uh, you must understand that change takes a while. So if you find yourself struggling to better yourself, uh, just remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. Um, Acting like the victim will have you treated like one. Stop complaining life isn't fair. Move on from your tragedies and let you define your life, not the other way around. You don't always get what you want. Deal with it. You have to learn to play with what you've got instead of refusing to play at all. Stress comes from within. It doesn't matter, no matter how tough or difficult the situation may be, the way you respond to it comes from the inside, from within. So stop yourself from stressing out over everything, alright? Um, don't let disagreement turn into hatred. We have this tendency to dehumanize people that we don't share opinions with. So be cautious and watch yourself when you argue. Positive people find positive people. Uh, the way you think and act will determine the type of people who stick to you. So if you want good people around you, then you must be good too. All right. Uh, your greatest superpower is staying calm. Don't overreact and don't take things personally. Learn to be bigger than that. Learn to stay calm. Get yourself used to positive thinking. Positive thinking doesn't mean that you keep your head in the sand and ignore life's less pleasant situations. No, actually, positive thinking means that you approach unpleasantness in a positive and productive way. Um, you think that the best is gonna happen, not the worst. Actually, positive thinking often starts from self-talk. Self-talk means is actually the endless stream of unspoken thoughts that run through your head. So these thoughts can be positive or negative. Um, some of your self-talks come from reason and logic. Other self-talk may arise from misconceptions that you create uh, because of lack of information. Um, if the thoughts that run through your head are mostly negative, your outlook on life is more likely pessimistic. When your state of mind is uh, is mostly optimistic, you're better able to handle your everyday stress in a more positive and constructive way. All right. So this is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next episode. I'm gonna approach some interesting topics. I'm gonna have some guests. So stay tuned. Goodbye for now.